Oh! What's crack-lacking? It's your boy, Broshmo. Just in case you did not know so. Hopefully y'all are having a great Friday night. I had a little spare time. Got done with some projects earlier. Got a good video for y'all tomorrow. Along with, of course, the normal mock drafts. Got a fun mock draft. Well, the normal team mock drafts. You'll get, I think it's Broncos and Falcons tomorrow. But, yeah. I haven't made the room yet, by the way. We'll do that in a minute. Fun. I got a fun mock draft for y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be good stuff. Yo, y'all excited, man? Free agency starts what, Tuesday? Next Tuesday, something like that, right? But I'm gonna switch on over. I think. Yep. Here we go. Here's the page. There's that code, bro. Schmo. Look, we're in the midst of making a room. All right, so I'm going to set it for 6:30. So that's the next 15 minutes. Oh, no. What do you mean? I haven't picked a team yet. What team should I be? What team? What team y'all thinking? Dude, yeah, I'm so hyped for free agency. That way I could make more, or at least try to be somewhat accurate in mock drafts. Let's see. Here, I'll just be a team. I'll just be the Seahawks for now. That way y'all could come in and get okay, y'all could come in and get other teams, fill them out. All right. Here, I'm gonna post this now in the description. All right. So y'all can start hopping on. Before I do that, if you aren't a member of Mock the Mock, you have to be a premium member to take part in this mock draft. How do you do that? Well, click Walk the Mock, become a premium member. It's either monthly or you can do it a year subscription. Use code BROSHMO. All caps. Better be uppercase, buddy. BROSHMO gets you 20% off. And here's the link. Pound. Control V. All right, it should be now live in the description. I'll tweet it out, I guess. Bam. It's now a part of the Twitter. Ta-da. All right, and then I'll change my team later if we need to fill in a team. It's 3 rounds, no trades, starts in 12 minutes. Have at it. But I got a fun mock draft for y'all tomorrow. It's going to be a bit more trolly. That way, you know, when the haters come and hate, be like, I won't be serious. Calm down. But y'all having a great night, man. Y'all having a great night. Go ahead, smash that like button, by the way. Really helps it out a ton. It's going to be 3 rounds. 3 rounds. 1 minute apiece, I believe. Yes, it's fast. 1 minute apiece per pick, so you best be ready. You best be ready. It says 2 rounds on the screen. What? I hit 3. All right. We're abandoning this lobby then. Dang, dude. I want to do 3. What the heck? All right. Well, we're going to do, we're abandoning this lobby. This lobby's gone. It's dead. It's dead. This lobby, it's no more. That was my bad, guys. I screwed up. I know it's very, very unprofessional of me. Welcome to the channel. Allow trades. No. 1 minute. Yes. 3. There we go. 3. Save. Publish. Continue. Go to draft room. Take that. I'm gonna edit. Now, new link is in the new link is officially in the description. I'm going to tweet it out. Barrelmock.com. Go back. Here's new. Oh my gosh, how do people type around a stinking microphone? I guess I'll learn. Let's delete this past tweet. Delete. All right, cool. We're good to go. Here's the new one. 3 rounds. That was my bad, guys. That was my bad. That one's on me. That's on me. Smash that like button. Helps it out a ton. Please go ahead and do that. You taking a kicker in the first round? Get out this draft. Yo, Casey's up in here, dude. Yo, Casey got some strong opinions. No lie, he is I love seeing you in the comments, bro. It's good times. All right. How's the family, Derek? Derek, it's doing great, man. My family's doing great. I'm just busting my butt, dude, trying to get this this thing off the ground, man. All right. All right, we got some people coming in. I will change appropriately. Y'all got 9 minutes to do this, man. Got 9 minutes. Y'all been checking out any of the pro days, virtual pro days? Y'all enjoying that? All those 40 times. So boy. Why the differently? Oh man, this guy knows everything, dude. He knows everything. Oh, dude, you know, man, straight up grinding. Best mock draft YouTuber. I try. I think dude, Mark, I know that is a hot take, dude. Mark, I see that in the Discord. And I'm just like shake my head. I was like, Mark, why, Mark, why? Trey, dude, everyone knew he had a cannon. Emmett, everyone knew he had a cannon. I think this week I will be on Titan Upload. And then me and SCU, you see him normally in the chat. We're trying to collab and do something special on his channel for a mock draft. So be on the look for that. As far as collaborations, dude, there's a ton of people I would love to collaborate with, man. But I'm not big. Dude, I know, Palace, you've been here a minute. Where's the NCAA football? Yeah, everyone gets on my butt about not having the revamped one. And it's just I haven't had the initiative to go and do that. I don't want to do it on my computer, so I'd have to get a modded 360. So that's me. That's on me, man. That's on me. Someday, when the new one comes out. Yeah, dude, I know Osai. The thing with Osai, you just worry about his power. How will he deal with it? Because a lot of people will like point out like 1 or 2 reps he won on Tevin Jenkins, but they like failed to like show the rest of the reps where he got ragdolled. So, where do you put the link on YouTube? It's in the description. Bud. Dude, Biblical Beast, dude, straight up, dude. Titan Uploads. He's some good people, man. He's some good people. Collab with the Goat House here, man. Here, I'm gonna tweet. Here, I'll tweet, or I'll slide up in his DMs. But I mean, that dude got like 6K, man. Can't help it, dude. I get it. He has nothing to gain by collabing with little old bro Schmo. I understand. I want to do a franchise guy. I would love to collab with a franchise guy. That would be sick. I love his content so much. Like that cat is amazing. Here. Okay, you know what? I know I got him somewhere here. That dude's Twitter game's on point too. All right, here we'll do this live on stream. Except for you won't see. What up, Quinnen? How you doing, brother? Dude, Yeah, I know, man. These 40 times, it's gonna be hard to take take them at face value, man. Oh, Nicholas, don't even. He wants to give the thumbs down. It is what it is, dude. You're entitled to your own opinion. It looked like even a 4.5 though for always good. Hey, Muhammad, dude, you're good, bro. You're good. I get it. The description sending you to the second round here. I thought I just edited it. I'll edit it again. No, that should be the right one in the description, but here. I did it again just in case. Why won't it show up on mine? Be sure you're in the right one. I goofed at the beginning. We had to remake the room. Daniel. Yeah, man, but dude, I'm telling you, dude, franchise guy though, man, that guy's knowledge is wow. I'll just say that, man. I try, but every day is a process. How's the weather in Tucson? It's 55 rain in Scottsdale. Dude, Scottsdale's got such nice weather. I would love like not Scottsdale, but it's more north. It's like Pine Top. It's around Pine Top, I guess. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. Do you like I love the Goat House, dude. He turns out a lot of content, man. That was the thing. I wanted to do more videos with the free agency, but they got way more time to, or at least I assume they have way more time to put into graphics, and I don't want to just, put out stuff that looks like crap, even if it's just like me post up on the camera, like in the corner with, I want something on the screen. I want it to at least look good. Dude, Russell Wilson of the Bears, I don't know about that, dude. It should show up on yours. Casey, go to the, do you have Twitter, dude? Go to my tweet. I appreciate it, Muhammad, dude. I really do, man. Who has what team? And it should be on screen. Why? Yeah, dude, I try. Yeah, dude, you can join. You need the paid version though. You need the paid version. That's why I got the premium code up there. You need the paid version to oh my gosh, dude. My mind's gone right now. You need the paid version, but you got the promo code BROSHMO, all caps, gets you 20% off. But you do need the paid version to draft with other users. Hit up AZ Sports Fan. I actually, I guess I'm familiar with AZ Sports Fan. Like, we both do the fan to fan network. Can I do a mock for the people who don't have money? I don't have a way of doing that, unfortunately. There you go, Michael. With the code, bro. Schmo, baby. There you go. How do I feel about Bateman? The same way I feel about him last time. He's like in my 15 to 17 range in terms of my big board. Oh, dang, Quentin, dude. You had a bug, dude. I was sick, too. Like, I'm still a little, like, nasally. I'm always nasally, though. Got them big nostrils. All right, so we're a minute out. For the most part, we got a lot of the teams. I might switch off the Seahawks then, since we got some of the teams filled out here. I might switch to like the Ravens, maybe the Chiefs. Chiefs are doing a lot of shuffling of money. Yeah, I saw Ingram going to the Texans, dude. It ain't gonna be as game changing as you think, man. We could go Titans, dude, in honor of Titan Upload. All right, let's go to the draft room. My rankings. I actually, close that. We'll use default. I need to change my rankings to the draft room. Who do I think don't be spamming. Who do I think the Chiefs will draft? It really depends on what they bring in free agency. Who do I when I come to Scottsdale, man, I don't want to travel an hour up there, dude. I'm down. I mean, I'm always down. When it comes to the Chiefs, you gotta feel like offensive line, like tackle be huge. But yeah, free agency is gonna be real game changing. Birds are gonna blow the pick, yeah, probably. If we're being honest. All right, and keep in mind the room is unlocked. So like if you want to come in and jump in on a team that doesn't currently have one, you can. So we got like Ravens, Saints, Bills and such. Which you have time before our picks. Before those picks. So feel free if you want to join in on this. There are teams that are still up for grabs. So you don't have to necessarily it's not like you've missed it. You could jump in. Hey, how do I feel about the Bills resigning and cuts? I think they've done a good job of managing their money. I think bringing back Daryl Williams was huge. BJ Finney resigned with the Steelers. Oh, they need a center. He can play center. He's got a lot of offensive line versatility. What do I think about Kyle Van Noy being cut? It kind of sucks. They try to restructure and trade him first, but it is what it is. I guess they're trying to. I don't know what type of big move they're looking at making, but it's interesting. Did they go Zach Wilson? Jags, jeez. Well, that's interesting. Teams are still up for grabs. Like you see bot teams. You could still come in. Like there's still bot teams here. Like the Bills, the Saints. So if you are late to the party and want to jump in on this draft, you still can. The link's in the description. It's on my Twitter. So you can still, if you're a premium member, if not, you could still use code BROSHMO, jump on in, and you could still jump on teams. Thoughts on the Bears? Loving what? Oh, dude, Quentin, you're good. How do I feel about the Dak deal? I feel like that's the deal they had to make. They really couldn't do anything else with it. How will it not show up for you, Casey? I don't get it. Here, hold up. Bam. Here, hit that. Here, I'm testing something. Here, hit, yeah, that link in the description. It won't show up. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Chase. I was like, oh, that's a Sims pick. What do I think about the Saints? I don't know how they're so close to getting under that cap. It's wild. Dude, pretty sold to the Falcons. That's interesting. I mean, I don't like the idea of getting a guard in the top 10, but if it's sold, I don't mind as much. George, I promised the Jags to someone for Monday's draft. So just gonna have to be like a first come first serve on our next one. What up, John, dude? How you doing, bro? Caleb Farley of the Bengals is interesting. Kyle Pitts. Caleb Farley is really interesting to the Bengals. Let's see. What do you think of possibilities of Bengals trading down from 5 in the draft in the real draft? Very possible, Nathan. Very possible. Bears reportedly love Bateman. He'll probably be around. Roche, though, with that first pick, ain't I never say never, but I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Trying to join the draft, refresh the stream because it will. Oh yeah, Samuel, good call. Refresh the stream, that way you get the fresh description. Do you know who the best prospect for next year is? Well, currently most people are projecting it to be Spencer Rattler. How many rounds? 3 rounds. Trey Lance, Mr. Cannon himself. How much does it cost to become a premium member? Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. It should tell you there is a promo code, though. What are your thoughts on the Isaiah Wilson trade? I mean, I feel like people will try to look into it. I think people are looking into it too much. Like, oh no, they definitely aren't going to go tackle at 3. They're looking at it like, oh yeah, they're going to now move Robert Hunt or to guard, or maybe use Wilson as a guard. Don't look too much into it. It was like, okay, this is a guy that we can use to maybe upgrade our line. Basically got him for free. We just had to go down a couple of picks in the 7th round. They basically just got him for free. If anything, it's kind of it's a test run. I wouldn't look too much into it. Tamar Terry is very underrated. I love Peyton Turner, by the way. I think he's probably one of the best 5 techs in this class. All right, so if you use code BroSchmo, all caps, it's $4. Do I like the pick that I had at 7? That was the Devontae Smith pick. Yeah, that's solid. Next year would be Desmond Ritter, whichever. The Cincinnati Cat. I don't know, man. Like how Zach Wilson kind of came out of nowhere, which, I mean, I had Wilson as a 6th rounder, projected him to come back for the 2022 class at the beginning of the season. It's just crazy. Depending on how the season goes, these guys can really jump, you know? Oh, no. Don't do a castle. What? I love my boy Charles. Oh, dude. I'm sorry, Casey, bro. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Waddle's way better than Ruggs. Mac Jones. Interesting picks here. J.C. Horn. It's interesting. Some people are going to be higher on Horn than Surtain. Totally makes sense. I mean, I don't think anything outside of these first 2 picks. I don't think anything's too crazy. Caleb Farley, I could see a team falling in love with him and considering him a top 10 pick. I've been saying that for like ever. So, do you think the Vikings are going quarterback? Nah, I don't think so right now. All right, so I may have locked the draft, but it's unlocked now. So if any of y'all want to try coming in, use that code right there or use that link right there. See if y'all can come in if you want to. Rashawn Slater, totally makes sense. Mac Jones, San Fran, it's interesting. So if y'all are trying to get in on this, please not. Yeah, I'll talk about the picks. Give me a sec. Jeez. But if you are trying to get in, try that link. It should be unlocked now. Thoughts on Kellen Mond to the Niners at 4? I don't like it. I hate it. All right. So after this pick, we'll go over some of the picks that have gone through. I'm controlling the Falcons, and I would have traded. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Danny. Patriots are... Oh, interesting. Vikings. I go with Surtain. Not at all bad. And then Waddle goes... Okay, so let's talk about some of these. We kind of covered these. Micah Parsons to the Broncos. It makes sense if Von Miller... If they don't restructure and they decide to let go of Von Miller. Kind of makes sense. This is what it is. I think Malik Reid, which you'll hear about this tomorrow when we do the Broncos mock draft. That should be, I don't know if it's going to be in the morning or afternoon, but it will be out tomorrow. It's already uploaded, ready to go for tomorrow. I talk about Malik Reid. I feel like he's more of a rotation guy. His pressure, like if you look at the sacks, you see the 8 sacks, but pressure-wise, he's has a less than 10% win rate. So, again, probably more of a rotation guy. So, Micah Parsons, a guy that they could use a variety of different ways, might be it. Rashad Bateman's interesting. I don't know. I mean, dude, he gets good separation, but will he get good separation, like, downfield? And then J.C. Horn, we kind of talked about this to Dallas. Some people are higher on J.C. Horn than Patrick Surtain. I get it with the athletic upside. We won't be able to see Surtain until I think their Alabama's pro day is March 23rd. I'm not positive. I know it's like 21st, 22nd, 23rd. It's one of those. Fields to the Giants. If they don't believe in Danny Dimes, it totally could be possible. Totally could be possible. I mean, I know they've come out and they've backed Daniel Jones, but again, you take things with a grain of salt. Like, oh, the Niners are totally behind Jimmy G. Again, you take things at a grain, like just as a grain of salt. There might be a little truth there, but you don't know how much. Mac Jones, I think that's a solid pick. He can operate the offense just fine there, and he's actually. Like, you may hear that Kyle Shanahan wants a more mobile quarterback. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Like, good coaches, good coordinators, they work with the tools. Like, they work with guys. They work with these quarterbacks to be like, okay, what are they good at? Let's work with that. It's not so much so, oh, this guy doesn't fit my system. It's like, tell me what he can do for us, and we'll work with that. Continuing on, Surtain to the Vikings is very interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. That one's a bit of a question mark to me, just because they invested so much last year. And I think, honestly, the cornerback position's trending up for the Vikings. Jalen Waddle, it just makes sense. They need a downfield separator, and he's phenomenal underneath, especially for Cam Newton and his $14 million. Rashad Bateman to the Cardinals, like, he's a great receiver. I do think they need to find someone that can vertically stretch the field, and he can do that to an extent. Christian Darrisaw to the Dolphins. I love it if they go chase. It's a solid pick. Christian Barmore makes sense. Get more pressure if they're gonna be running really just 3 and 4 for the majority of the time. They need better pass rush for the Raiders. Xavier Collins to Washington. Ooh, interesting. Because I feel like at this point, then you just see him as off ball. You're not gonna. I mean, you may scheme up a few things where he comes in for pressure, but you're not gonna do it a lot. Gregory Rousseau is interesting. I guess if you see him as a 5-tech. Ooh, I'm on the clock, by the way. Ha. If you see him as a 5-tech, that might work out. But I think they could have gone elsewhere with those picks. It's a bit interesting. Quiddy Pay makes sense. Edge rush, the Colts, they need it. All right. We are the Titans here. Let's take a gander. Edge is the first one. I love Aziz. You know, he's like a top guy on my board. All right, what else? Corner. I mean, I guess Newsome. I don't think Newsome really fits here. It's probably edge. Could look at receiver, but no, it's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm a big Aziz guy. I like the upside of Phillips, but I mean, I like the upside of Phillips. It's just, again, concussions is a real concern for me. It's a bit too risky. Oh, Perk. Oh, Snorkel in the chat, dude. Yes, dude. I love Snorkel. Emmett, okay, that's fair. That's fair with the Cowboys. Why are the picks not announced? I'm announcing it. I'm talking about them. Like, they're announcing up here. They're going up here, but I'll talk about it as we go. I'm trying to also cater to the chat. So Ronnie Perkins didn't do drills. That's interesting. I mean, I still think he's a second, third round range guy, so I didn't think he was going to jump too high. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That's interesting pick there for the now Trevor Lawrence-led Jets. Let's see. Drew Brees has not decided what he's going to do. Yeah, Snorkel. I saw the Oweh. I saw the Oweh pick, man. Or I saw the Oweh 40 time. And if I'm going to be honest, dude, with Oweh, even if that ends up being a 4-5, like, because I don't know how much truth there is to some of these 40 times. So, like you said, even 4-4 is insane. I would have been flabbergasted with 4-5. Like, I think that's still great. You're not hearing my picks? Hello? Oh, no. Yeah, my mic's on, so I've been talking about it. JOK, though, is interesting to the Jets just because I know Blake Cashman gets hurt. They invested all that money in Mosley. He is a bit different from what they have. If they don't bring back Brian Poole, they could definitely use him for a variety of different things. Maybe they see, what was it? Who was the safety out of Cal they grabbed last year? Maybe they see him more as a free safety. They're going to use Marcus May in a variety of different ways. So I don't know. I don't know about the JOK pick. Tevin Jenkins kind of makes sense. No, it actually makes total sense. I don't know why I said kind of. If they're going to move Zach Banner to left, I don't know how well that goes. But put Jenkins at right side, especially if they're going to try to run the ball down people's throats, get more protection for their boy Big Ben. Jenkins totally makes sense. Travis Etienne's I wouldn't make that pick. I mean, I get it. It's like, oh, now we got this crazy duo of Etienne and James Robinson. But I think there's better value. Joseph Osai. My only concern with Osai, dude, is how does he deal with power? And I don't know how Stefanski. I don't know if Stefanski would prefer him over a guy like Ashton Davis. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. But I don't know if Stefanski will prefer a guy like Osai over Jalen Phillips. Terrace Marshall to the Ravens. Everyone's mocking that. Is what it is. Kadarius, oh, dude, that's a Sean Payton pick if I've ever seen it. Kadarius Toney to the Saints. That is I mean, it is the computer, but NFL teams are high. Dude, Jonathan Marshall, I've been talking about him for a hot minute, dude. That guy, and he played essentially at a position at Arkansas. Majority of the time he was playing zero tech. So, like, I like him in the 5th, man. I think that's probably where he's gonna go. So it's gonna be ruined by Jenkins twice a year. I like Nick Bolden to the Packers. Why not? What should the Bears do in free agency? Man, that's a good question, man. It's a good question. What receiver do you see the Titans getting in the draft? If they're looking to actually replace Corey Davis, or even replace Adam Humphries. Was it Adam Humphries? Can't even remember. But maybe they look at guys like Maury Rogers. They look at like Kay Johnsons. They look at Nico Collins, Seth Williams, those type of guys that are being like the 3rd to 5th round range. Excuse me, man. My nose is. Ooh. Can you switch big board to? Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Osai struggle or had such a hard time against power and struggle. Yeah. I think that's kind of the rip on him. I'm just happy to see that his athleticism is a lot better than I assumed it would be. Because I just didn't take him. I mean, it's not high end like some of the Oways and the Quiddy pays in terms of like the physicality, the physical upside, athletic upside. It's not on that level. That's why I still think 2nd round. But yeah. What should the Packers do in free agency? Do they have money to do anything in free agency? Alex Leatherwood. Dude, Alex, you just believe in Leatherwood. I don't, unless they start him at guard here, because they brought Williams back. Dylan Redins totally makes sense for the Chiefs though. Bears should trade for Mariota. They could probably get him for dirt cheap. Bobby Brown is very underrated. You just worry about if he could. You just worry about discipline with him. Yeah, Casper, I think you literally hit the nail on the head. Lazy footwork is exactly right. Casper, why are you going to retract it? It's not wrong. You're not wrong. The Vikings picked Patrick Surtain in this. The Bears should trade for Wilson. Good luck trying. I did see that Amari Rodgers was taking snaps at running back. I've been saying make him a running back. Because I don't think he nearly has the upside of a lot of the slot receivers in this class. There's a lot of good slot receivers in this class. And I think he offers more at the running back position. Collins went to the Washington football team. Dickerson I think he could be a steal. Casper, I thought I got it wrong. Osai, too small to play edge in the NFL. I disagree. All right. Wyatt Davis going to the Buccaneers. I guess you could immediately start him at, is it right guard where Kappa's at? I mean, you get good competition there. Elijah Vera Tucker's solid. Yo, talk about the Jag. Oh, how you put a franchise tag on Cam Robinson? How, Sway? How? All right, if you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. The Browns got Joseph Osai in this. Why is Miami interested in Aaron Jones? I don't know, because running back, it's a position. John, I don't know. I think Osai is a pass rusher. He's not an outside linebacker who plays no. He's at his best when he's allowed to like rush the passer. And that's what we saw in 2020. Sonny Samuel Jr. going to the Jets. I like that pick. That's a good pick. Do I think the Chargers or the Bengals will get Thuney? Tooney? I firmly believe the Bengals will. I think he comes back home. Dude, that was Patty Fisher's official 40. I saw 4.8. That's the official 4.93. Yo, he's gonna be a good special teamer for somebody. Jalen Phillips is a really good pick for the Falcons. It's a good guy to take a chance on in the top of the second, in my opinion. Good job, Danny. Good job. Yeah, Jack, I just don't get that, dude. I just don't get it with Cam Robinson. Landon, it's all right, dude. I get it, man. Rondale Moore to the Dolphins. Who did they get in with Jamar? Okay. Dude. Juan, I love the aggressiveness of receiver. I love that aggressiveness. You got Chase, you got Parker, and then you got Rondale Moore. I love that type of aggression in the draft. I like that. Yeah, dude, Chase, I don't get it with the Jags. Landon Dickers. I think Landon Dickerson will be a solid player. I don't know if he'll ever creep into top 10, but I think you will be always satisfied. He will never hinder your line. Osai be a perfect fit in Denver? Potentially. I'm not that high on Paulson Adebo. I'm just not. Sorry, Joseph. I don't mean to take the wheels out of your sails. Yeah, dude, people keep forgetting about Gaskins was good. Ahmed, right? Was it Ahmed? The Washington rookie. He was good. No trades in this, Harry. No trades. Like, the Dolphins don't need to go running back. They don't have to go run back early in the draft. They don't have to go running back in free agency. Look at that. Jalen Mayfield coming off the board. Good pick, Bengals. I think that's a good pick. Have him start right side. Solid pick. Samuel Cosmi. Samuel Cosmi, man. He is such a fringe first rounder. I'm going to have him jumping some guys on my rankings too. Juan, we scored points in Miami. Yo, you know it. I don't know if you can see it, but the hat's there, dude. I like it. Do I cover fantasy football too? I would if I get more views, but there's a lot of channels out there that do it better than I probably could. I might maybe just do like live streams, maybe talking fantasy football. I would love to, but again, I might just stick to like draft and NFL oriented stuff. I would love to do fantasy football, but for the time I would have to put in, it might not be worth it, unfortunately. Where I could like focus on other projects. But I don't mind doing live streams about it because I stinking love fantasy football, dude. I'm a fantasy nerd. So yeah, maybe we'll do like fantasy like live streams and we'll talk fantasy football. What are your thoughts on Trey Lance's pro day? He looked great. I didn't expect him to look bad though. What do you think of Greg Newsome? Good fit for the Broncos? I think he's a good fit really anywhere. Probably exception, like pretty good, darn good fit for the Broncos, just because he has experience. Like at Northwestern, he was mainly off coverage in a zone heavy scheme. Just sounds like a Vic Fangio type of guy. A lot of people would like to project, like, oh yeah, he could definitely play press. He could play man, but keep in mind the dude didn't play anybody. Like, oh, he played Ohio State. He got hurt in the game. He only played a few snaps. All right, let's go over some of these picks real quick. Paulson Adebo, I'm not too wild about it just because I'm not high on Adebo, but Eagles, they need to address the corner position. Jalen Mayfield, I kind of discussed that already. I like that pick there. I like Samuel Cosmi. You could throw him at left tackle there. Cross from Moton. Eric Stokes is a good pick. I may be a little higher on Tyson Campbell, but I won't deny Stokes is a good prospect, and I think he would do well. Maybe I think Newsome's probably a better fit for the Broncos, but I mean they're both really good prospects. Elijah Molden, that's a pick right there, dude. That's a pick for the Cowboys. I love me Elijah Molden. Trevon Merrick going to the Niners. Good job. You're addressing that secondary. Probably more so they need to address just the corner position specifically, but you did that in the oh no, you didn't. Okay. I'm thinking Tyson Campbell wouldn't have been a bad pick there. So Justin Fields went to the Giants. Now they grab some pass rush with Owe. I like that. Newsom going to the Lions. Interesting. I mean, now you got three good young corners potentially. Then Javon Holland, man, the 10th overall pick in Maurice Drew-Jones's mock draft. I like this. I like that you can maybe play him deep or you can play him in the slot. I like that. All right, I know you. Oh, dude, Ryan, you know I love seeing Cam back in the division. Dolphins need a 3-down back. I don't think they need a 3-down back. Do you like my pick? Newsom is getting. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Newsom's getting a lot of buzz. I think he's definitely. Him and Asani Samuel are kind of like that. Like they're fighting for that fourth corner on my board right now. Yeah, always a steal. Yeah, sorry for 49ers media, dude. I think Baron Brown is a good fit with the Broncos. Yeah, because he could do a variety of different things. Najee Harris. Oh, dude. Chargers? Yo, we're going to talk about that in a sec. Who did the Niners take round 1? Mac Jones. Guy's a beast in the slot. Emmett. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about... I think we're talking about Bolden. Yeah, we're talking about your pick. Yeah, he is a beast in the slot. And he can play deep. That's what I also like. He is a stud. Recap the Raiders pick. Yeah, we'll get there in a sec. I'm going to let a few picks come in, and then I'll talk about them. I want to try to get to some of the chat. Holland is a safety. Yeah, but he in 2019, he played in the slot. He was shut down, so he's not just a safety. I would have preferred Richie Grant that spot. That's fair. I like Grant a lot too. As a Jets fan, I'm glad to see Cam. Yeah. Where do I think Malik Hooker goes in free agency? I kind of like him going to the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie. If Miami pays Aaron, oh my gosh, I'll be so mad. I love Aaron Jones. Don't get me wrong, but man, if Miami shelves out money for that, man, I'm gonna be woof. Who did the pay? We'll talk about the Patriots in a sec. Can Bolden play free safety? He did. Okay. So Wolf, he only played free safety the last couple of games, or I think it was just the last couple of games for Washington. He has good movement skills, and I mean he can hang with anyone vertically. So we didn't see it necessarily on a large sample size like we did with him in the slot. Doesn't mean he can't do it. But when he did do it, he did it very effectively, which leads me to believe he can do it. So you're getting a guy with good versatility there. All right, let's recap some picks. So we're going back to Davion Nixon going to the Patriots. In the first round, they grabbed Jalen Waddle, so they got a nice vertical threat who could really tear it up underneath. Davion Nixon, he's got a bit of upside to him. I still think he's a very incomplete prospect. He's got a lot of... If you go back to tape, there's a lot of plays that you just wonder where'd he go? Where is he? Next, Najee Harris. This one was so interesting. All right. So the Chargers took Rashawn Slater. So I'm assuming, hey, they got their boy. Oh my gosh, who are the Chargers running backs? All I can think about is Joshua Kelly. Austin. It's Austin something. Oh my gosh, dude. Why is my mind blanking? Oh, because I love him, dude. Austin Eckler, duh. Okay, Austin Eckler is amazing, but he is also a guy who could get a lot of touches, but you have to do it in a variety of different ways. He won't be like that bell cow. Najee Harris can be, which he could also do things in a lot of variety of different ways. Dude's got some good receiving skills. He's way better than Kelly. I understand the pick. I mean, I don't know if there's many different ways they could have gone here. Maybe edge. Maybe they get a 5 tech. Patrick Turner would have been a cool pick there too, I think. Let's see. Carlos Basham's interested. Interesting pick, George. I assume you're just playing him on the outside at this point. I mean, he could shift to the interior, but Cleveland Farrell kind of does the same thing. But I don't mind you addressing, dude. I don't mind addressing pass rush. No one, it's going to be vital on that defense, and they're probably free agency. They're probably going to really address the secondary. Tyson Campbell, I like to the Cardinals. That's a good scheme fit. Javonte Williams, hey Juan, dude, you going hard on offense. I get it. I see you, man. Pat Freiermuth, I don't know if necessarily Washington needs to do Pat Freiermuth, just because Logan Thomas, while yeah, it's like he's okay. I mean, do you really like? I don't mind the pick. I don't hate the pick. I think there could have been better ways to go, but I get it. I mean, if you got Freiermuth high on your board, he's a top guy. I don't mind. Liam Eichenberg, great pick. Jacob, good job. Elijah Moore falling to JJ with the Colts is solid. All right, I got 30 seconds to make this pick and make it count. Let's first take a look at who's at corner. I don't feel like there's a lot of good players at corner. Ooh, take Gowan here in the second round, though. Oh, jeez. I really should have looked at this a little bit beforehand. Yeah, I think we'll go take Gowan. Dude looked like a stud working out, man. Check out my retweet. Dude looked like a stud. They could add more talent. Gowan, this might be a bit early. For Gowan. I won't deny that. Might be a bit early. I should have done a little more homework instead of talking. I get it. But I mean, the upside's real with Gowan, dude. He looked extremely good in 2019. Granted, it wasn't against like top competition, but I'm trying to think where else we could have went. I mean, I guess we could have looked at receiver, but was there anyone that I really wanted at that point? I mean, I guess you can maybe make a case for Brown. Yeah, no, I don't think there was anyone I was loving at that moment. Could have made a move on Brevin Jordan. Would have been a bit early, but Landon. Oh, what? Quincy Roche. I thought this was going to be a Landon Dickerson. He's still on the board, right? Pretty sure. All right, back to the chat. We'll go over picks in a bit. Peyton got a girl. You go, bro. You go, man. Let's see. The site I use for random players is not working. Why do I? Or who do you take if you're the Browns? Dude, you could look corner. You could look a variety of different ways. You could look corner. You could look probably just defensively, linebacker. There's a variety of different ways you could go with there. Take Allen is underrated, but he is also very unproven. So you gotta consider that he's very unproven. Where I think Twyman is going in the draft. I think he makes it to the fourth. Yeah, I think I got a 5th round grade on him, so I could see that. Jack, I was thinking, yeah, I'll acknowledge it might be a bit of a reach, but receiver, there wasn't anyone I loved. A lot of the guys there I have 3rd round grades on, except for Brown and Wallace. Who I don't know if I'm the Titans, if I'm really looking for those guys. Oh, J-Lo and A-Rod broke up. Well. All right, Peyton. I'm happy you're alone. Michael, 2 months sober, dude. Nah, dude, I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. It's something you should be able to share that accomplishment. Mike, you're dumb. I just checked my Twitter. But no, that's a great accomplishment, bro, dude. Yeah, like people were saying, one day at a time, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. And even better, with something like that, you want accountability. You know, that's why you flex that. That's why you're like, hey, man, good pick, Cleveland, by the way. That's why you flex something like that, dude. You put something. It's not like it's not something that's like, oh, I'm showing off. It's like, no, you do that for accountability. You do that for accountability. So that's solid, dude. Good for you, bro. Keep it up. It's a tough thing to do, dude. Addiction sucks. Where's the Bucks mock draft? So I was just going over. I was like, what teams have I not done yet for these mocks? Bucks will be either Sunday or Monday. So, because I also got to do the Lions. I got the Lions, the Bucks, the Jets, the Texans. Those are the last 4 teams I got. And then we'll revisit all that after free agency. Any thoughts on Jamin Davis? Dude's long and fast. You love to see it. All right, let's go over some of the picks real quick. Quincy Roche to the Seahawks. I'm a bit surprised, but hey, they need help with the pass rush, man. I understand. Creed Humphrey going to the Steelers. Yeah, they need help at center. I mean, hey, listen, man, if they're really gonna give Big Ben another, they're like, if they think they're in a Super Bowl window, yeah, they need to address the offensive line. Totally makes sense. That defense is already pretty darn good. Ronnie Perkins to the Rams. Yeah, all their pass rushers are gone. So if they're going to make this pick count, because it's not like they got a lot of them, then yeah. They could go with someone like Joe Tryon as well, who I'll probably have maybe higher on my board than Perkins. I think they're both sitting around the same area, though. Richie Grant is a great pick. Jameson? But I just love his versatility. He can play in the box, he can play in the slot, he can play deep. I'm not that high, Andreas, on Hamilcar Rashid. I get why people like him, but it's not my cup of tea. I got him as like a 5th or 6th rounder. Jamin Davis, dude. I like him, man. I like him. He's got a lot of good upside to him. Walker Little is a great find here for the Packers this late. That is a good pick. I think Walker Little is going to go a lot higher than that, though. No DT is worth the 17th pick. I think Christian Barmore is. Well, Booth, I wouldn't exactly say Isaiah Wilson was a 1st rounder. I had a 3rd round grade on him last year. I'm just going to ignore the Jets. Yeah, dude, I'm just going to ignore the Jets. Yo, Booth, I just looked at your comment, bro. What is this? What is this? Yeah, Grant fell to the Browns, which realistically might happen. I don't know how high the NFL is. Charles Snowden good. Ugh. I really want him to be. But I don't know. Do you do the Broncos? Broncos come out tomorrow, Luke. Oh, man, I'm trying not to sniffle up in the mic. Bengals need Chase. Yeah. Why are people mocking Tack? Because Isaiah Wilson, he's no shoo-in to be a starting tackle. We got him cheap. Almost for nothing. He was literally given away for free. It doesn't mean, okay, we're set. We haven't even seen him on the field. I wasn't particularly high on him going to the 2020 draft. I don't mind us still trying to address that. I think he's more guard than tackle. So. What round? Walker Little is late second, early third at worst. Yeah, probably. All right. Mr. Irrelevant. I'll take a look at those mocks in a sec. Well, after the stream, probably. All right, brother. Would you pay Juju $15 million a year? No. Yeah, no, I get you, Booth. He is a mauler. I got it. It's at least worth the test run. But if Sewell is the top guy on your board and not Chase at that pick, and you can't trade out, go Sewell. There's nothing wrong with having great players along the line. Nothing wrong with it. It's like, oh man, I'm so mad. I can't believe we have so much depth. How are we going to play all these guys? It's a good problem to have. Ardarius Washington's a first round talent. I like Ardarius. I don't know if he's a first round talent though. What about a first for OBJ, and would you do a second rounder for Gilmore? First for OBJ. I don't think I would do a first for OBJ. Second for Gilmore though, I'd be all about. Well, I guess it depends which team I am. Yeah, I don't know, man, because with the Dolphins, I think they would have grabbed a bunch of playmakers, but the ones I don't want us to get Will Fuller, dude. I worry about Will Fuller's health. I would have loved Allen Robinson. I would have loved Chris Godwin. Kenny Golladay is fine, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel I want guys that stretch the field, not necessarily contested catch guys. But I'm a Dolphins fan. Fins up, baby. All right, let's go over some of these picks now that they've piled up a bit. Patrick Jones going to the Bills. I'm just not high on Patrick Jones. I got a 5th round grade on him. He's got an ideal frame, but he lacks that length. He's got like 32-inch arms. And he had like the worst pass rush win rate at the Senior Bowl. It was like 11%. And if you go back and just look, like he's never had a high pressure rate. Jabril Cox. I love Jabril Cox. Yo, I need to get into the shirt making game. I need to make that a shirt. I like that. I don't know. I like the idea of maybe more of like a Nick Bolton next to Willie Gay, but I mean they got Anthony Hitchens too, so it's like, and they're paying him a lot unless they restructure it. So we'll see. Marvin Wilson's a really good pick here at the end of the 2nd round. I like that. Brady Christensen, depending on the tackle talent that was available, might not be. I think I'd still rather some of these guys with bigger upside, because you worry about Christensen because the one matchup he had against like a NFL prospect was Peyton Turner, and he just got it just wasn't a good outing. Mon-Ra St. Brown's a good pick there for the Jets. Good pick. Get Trevor Lawrence weapons. I can't believe that's how the 1st round went. Josh Myers. They grab a center to replace Nick Martin. Solid. Ardarius Washington going to the Falcons. Or they get a slot/safety there. I think he might be slot early in his career, especially if they don't bring back Denard. Quentin Miners. Man, yeah, just keep getting help on that offensive line. Makes sense for the Bengals. Chas Surratt is a bit more of an opportunist. I mean, I get the upside, but if you're for the Eagles, I think that's solid enough. Jamie Newman. They couldn't get their quarterback in the first round, so they grabbed him here. I like Jamie Newman a lot. I get it. A lot of people are, like, they're afraid by his they're afraid of okay, I was just checking. I was like, do I need to start looking for my picks? They're afraid because his he doesn't necessarily do quarterback things well, especially like in the intermediate between the hashes. We just haven't seen it, and when he's attempted it, it hasn't been pretty. I get it. You know, Jamie Newman, he's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I understand. But I'm willing to bank on he's very development. Like he's a guy you can develop to be a very good, very good prospect or very good player. Trey Smith. I don't know if they really need to address the offensive line in Detroit. Because I mean they had Jonah Jackson. I don't know if they had to go that way. Mari Rogers. So this is your new Curtis Samuel, I guess, right here for the Panthers. So that's kind of cool. Tylan Wallace. I love putting Tylan Wallace next to Scary Terry. Bam. There we go. I like that idea. And then the latest pick, Aleem McNeil. There you go, dude. You get someone next to, I guess, Neville Gallimore in this sense. I like it. I think he's actually very similar to Neville Gallimore, except for way more athletic. Like Neville Gallimore, he was a bigger guy that shed weight to be more athletic, and I don't think a lot of it translated, but I love Liam McNeil. Yeah, get some run stuffers there. Let's see. All right. I'm just checking Twitter to see if there's any more news. If Parsons falls outside of the top 10, would you trade up? I don't think necessarily. Yeah, you're right, Emmett. You're right. I like Mond versus Trask. Yeah, it's just I'm not a big believer in Mond. I understand why people like him. I just feel like we've seen his best football. And for me, it's not that impressive, but I understand if you're high on Kellen Mond. Landon Dickerson making it all the way down in the third. I mean, hey man, he's gonna miss significant time, so it kind of makes sense. Do I think the Bucs should take Kyle Trask in the third? I don't mind it. He's kind of a Bruce Arians guy. Parsons at edge rusher only. Potentially. Mr. Gamer, how's the family doing? Family's doing good. My wife's out to dinner with what do you call it? The parent-in-laws? The in-laws, just the in-laws. So yeah, hopefully she brings something home. Cause I be hungry, yo. Let's see. I'm coming up in a little bit. I want to kind of eye where might I want to go. Saucepan. Okay, maybe not. We did go corner. It's a safety class looking. I love Sherwood. I love Sherwood so much. Christian Uphoff's real nice too. Let's see. Okay, I think I got an idea of where I might go. All right, let's talk about some of these picks real quick. There goes Kellen Mond. But Levi Onwuzurike, so he's likely to be like, what is he in that defense? I mean, I guess maybe you have him play like an Aaron Donald-esque role if you see him athletically being that dominant. Andre Sisco's a good pick. Anthony Harris, we all know he's gone. Deontay Brown, I don't know if he's a good fit for Arizona's offense. That one's a bit interesting to me. Ventral Miller, he's basically a poor man's Troy Dye. And I already know who I'm gonna get, so I'm gonna talk a little bit real quick. Dylan Moses to the Dolphins, high upside. I could definitely see him going to the third. Kellen Mond. Again, that's some people's cup of tea. Kyle Trask makes sense for the Bears since they're probably not in a market for a quarterback. Or at least they're not going to be in the market in the draft. I don't know how they get Russell Wilson. That'll be interesting. Paris Ford is a good pick. He could play slot. I think I'd rather him in the box. And then the Tennessee Titans. No Jonnu Smith, so we're going to get Brevin Jordan. Good pick. Good pick. I feel like a lot of our picks are upside, though. A lot of our picks are upside. George, I do first come, first serve, man. I do first come, first serve. Yeah. Let's see. Did you forget about Trask or some? Some people maybe. I don't know. I think Trask is about a third rounder. That's about right. Yeah, a lot of people hate how Gruden used Ruggs. It really sucks when Nelson Aguilar is your star receiver on that team. I don't know. I guess. Oh, I don't know, Jesse. It's a very interesting pick, man. Because Nazir Ildeen, you have JOK, right? So you got a bunch of these kind of like hybrid players. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, it's not necessarily the Bears don't want a quarterback. I find it hard that they'll be able to get one. Like, how are they gonna like? I don't see how they can trade for Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson. I don't like. They could try to trade up early in the draft to get one, but I don't know. I don't see them being able to do that either. So it'll be interesting. Barry Browning, he's kind of a Stefanski guy, maybe in the same kin to Anthony Barr potentially. Peyton Turner, good pick. What are they running in there in Detroit? Be interested in. Then Sean Wade, like defensively, I'm kind of interested in what I got. Are they gonna stick to like kind of a hybrid type of look? Sean Wade to the Steelers, I guess. If you're not going to bring back Hilton, if you're not going to bring back Cameron Sutton, if you see him as your slot, then yeah, that's solid. Nah, I like Azeez, dude. I love Azeez Ojulari. I just don't think the NFL does. Alex Smith to the Bears. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea. Ooh, Earl, you're not wrong, man. I don't think Tristan Hill will. Yeah, we got a couple. Oh, De'Ami Brown, dude. Finally, you got a solid replacement for MVS. Which sucks, dude. I actually really liked MVS. Jackson Carman, really solid. He just decided not to work out today. Was it today? I think it was today. I'm not positive. When was Clemson's pro day? But him deciding not to work out really, I think, hurt his potential stock. But third round's probably about right for him. Ifatu Melifanu, he could do a lot of interesting things. So, but he's probably an outside corner. Get greedy competition. I hope they bring back Terrence Mitchell. He's a solid guy just to have in general. Dude, Trill Williams is a big sleeper in this class. Oh, Chase, I'm sorry you wanted Jordan, dude. My bad. If I would have known that. Israel McWamu. Dude's a developmental corner right now. Maybe even a safety, but right now developmental corner at best. If you like the physical upside, then yeah, take him. Rashad Weaver, another guy, interesting cat. I don't think he's the athlete that the Chiefs like to have at edge. Kelvin Joseph, getting more corners. Hey man, rich get richer. You gotta keep that cornerback position. You gotta keep a lot of talent there, man. I don't mind that. Then Jalen Darden. Wow, they're really trying to get some downfield targets for Cam. All right. Okay, I see y'all. All right, we got one more pick here too. Got one more pick here. Let's see who's all on the board. J2 Fele? No way. Dude, Osa Digizuwa's still here? Shame on y'all. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think Gardner is getting traded anytime soon, guys. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, I don't think Gardner's he is a very competent backup. Bro, Cam can't throw more than 5 yards. Calm down. It just looked like that in that offense. Yeah. Yeah, I think didn't Daniel Jeremiah, he's got De'Ami Brown pretty high on his, man. Oh, that's true, Keith. Yeah, Carmen might end up playing guard. All right. So for this, I'm actually going to go Tyler Sheldon. I think he's an immediate replacement for Daquan Jones. Even if he never develops into a he's got for big man, he's very athletic. Even if he never develops as a pass rusher though, you're going to get one of the best run stuffers probably in this class. Ryan. Where would I take Trill Williams? I'd be willing to take him in the 4th. All right, Tutu Atwell, man, going to the Chargers. Man, interesting. They really just focus on offense in this draft. Nice. Osa Odighizuwa is, I think, a good pick for the Saints. Because they're going to be down rankings. They're already trying to shop Malcolm Brown. James Hudson is he's a good, that's a good developmental prospect to eventually replace Smith at the left tackle. That's a good pick. I like that. Kwity Paye went to the Colts. Who is this Levi dude? Levi and Wuzuriki? Or are we talking? Is there a Levi guy picking? Are we talking about Levi and Wuzuriki? Levi and Wuzuriki is pretty solid. I'm not too high on Rondarius Williams, just because he's like gonna be 25, I think, at the beginning of the year. I'm not positive though. Benjamin St. Juice, big fan. I like him at this pick. Dang, Landon, double dipping. I like that, Landon. I like that. How do I feel about Dwayne Eskridge? There's parts of his, like, he looked really good at the Senior Bowl, but like, go back and watch his tape. Like, he kind of fall, like, granted he's small, but he doesn't take contact well. He's never gonna be a contested catch guy. So you kind of worry about that. More so, I just don't think he's, for as shifty as he is, I don't think he's too much of a threat after the catch. So I probably like him the 4th or 5th round. The Browns, I like the Brown picks right now, man. The Browns have been picking well. Yeah, I just saw the Rams as a bot. Larrick Jackson, the 1st round pick himself. Oh, dude, where's Wyatt in the chat? Wyatt would have loved that pick. All right. I like Alaric Jackson as a day 3 pick to like a play action heavy offense. So maybe more so like the Rams or the Packers. Nico Collins. Wow, Andreas, you get in all the big receivers. Dang. Gruden gonna overpay for tight end? How so? Like, is he gonna get like, talking about, like, did they already extend Waller? Let's see. What do I think of the Bucs draft? What was it? They got a quarterback pick, didn't they? They had Marvin Wilson. I thought they got a quarterback. Maybe I was wrong about that. Oh no, Kelvin Joseph. Where did you go 1st round? Wyatt Dave. Okay, you got. I think the first 2 picks were really good. I think those are 2 guys that can immediately start or at least contend for starting jobs. And I like the idea of adding more depth to the cornerback room with Kelvin Joseph. Because yeah, you're gonna have to eventually pay like a Carlton Davis and a Jamil Dean. So I like the idea of having like a contingency plan just in case. Shakur Brown, I like that pick. That's the draft, ain't it? That's the draft. Let's go back. Let's go over this. Release Ben Jones. Wow, that'd be wild. Do I think John Johnson will go to the Cowboys? Ooh, I don't know how they're gonna pay for him. All right, let's take a look at these. I like this draft. I question for the Cardinals. I just questioned the fit of Deontay Brown. I just questioned that scheme fit. Penei Sewell. This is a good draft too. I think you could immediately start Sewell if you want to at guard. I mean, you could start him at tackle, like really either or, depending on how you feel about McGarry. So I think this opens up a lot of possibilities along the offensive line. Jalen Phillips, just good upside, especially good value at the beginning of the 2nd. Or Darius Washington, I just really like, helps the secondary immediately. Baltimore Ravens, they got some big guys, and then they got Hamilcar Rashed. They do need to address edge rusher, man, because now they have nobody. They have no one. I won't give out grades. Could I move the face cam? Oh my gosh, I forgot. The face cam's in the way. That's my bad, guys. I'm literally right over the picks. All right. Here, just to go back through. Cardinals took Campbell, Bateman, Brown. Falcons took Sewell, Phillips, and Washington. Ravens, they went with 2 big receivers. No, Marshall's kind of a diamond in the rough, man. Like, size and speed. Just needs to get better at receiver type things. Nico Collins is pretty good. Pretty good guy with long field speed. I feel like he could be a good intermediate threat too. So I get the idea of getting Lamar bigger receivers. I get the idea of going with pass rush. I feel like there may have been maybe a better option. I'm just not that high on Hamilcar. Buffalo Bills, Leatherwood, Jones, McWamu. Ironically, a few guys that I'm not high on. I'm not high on Patrick Jones. I'm not high on Israel McWamu. I get the upside, though, with McWamu, the physical upside. Alex Leatherwood, though, I think if you view him as a guard, then yeah, okay. Patrick Jones, though, just it's a hard one for me to get behind. Carolina Panthers, Trey Lance, Samuel Cosme, and Amari Rodgers. I like this draft. You immediately get a left tackle. You got your quarterback of the future. Don't have to start him immediately. And you get a replacement here for Curtis Samuel. Chicago Bears, Gregory Rousseau. Do you see him as a 5-tech? I don't know. Maybe as an edge rusher. Maybe eventually move on from Robert Quinn. Get rid of that big contract. Liam Eichenberg's a good guy to fill in right tackle immediately. And Kyle Trask, yeah. If you... something other than Nick Foles. Unfortunately, you're going to have to start Nick Foles. This draft was interesting. So they addressed right tackle here. They got their guard. Quentin Miners could play center, but he only played center at the Senior Bowl. First time he ever took snaps at center, so he's likely a guard. Caleb Farley, though. Interesting pick, especially if they don't bring back William Jackson. Then to pair him up with Trey Waynes was solid. Cincinnati, Cleveland Browns, Joseph Asai. I like that pick. I don't know how I feel if he's a Stefanski type of guy. Be interesting. I like the versatility of a guy like Richie Grant. Be able to play slot, box, deep. Baron Brown and kind of an Anthony Barr type. And then Ifatu Melifanu, solid. Immediately, I think he can compete with Greedy Williams on the outside. Dallas Cowboys, J.C. Horn, I get it. You couldn't trade down. I'm sorry I did that to you. Immediately, you get a guy that can play the slot, or he can even play deep safety here. I like a Liam McNeil. Hey. I'll be back. Cool. I'll be literally done in Oh, here, I'm gonna close that. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay, Cowboys. So I get it. You address the secondary with the first couple of picks. You get the run game figured out with a very good pick in Liam McNeil. I like Liam McNeil. He should go a lot higher than this. James Hudson's a good developmental guy. Yeah, the dog. The dog was here. Denver Broncos, Micah Parsons. Again, very real possibility they move on from Von Miller. Eric Stokes. Not sure if he's exactly a scheme fit. It might actually be better for him to play off coverage. So it might be. And then I like Jamin Newman. I'm really high on Jamin Newman. I get if some people don't like him, but I think he's a very good developmental quarterback. Detroit Lions, Devontae Smith, Greg Newsome. Excellent picks here. I don't know about Trey Smith, though. I don't know. I don't think they necessarily need help along the offensive line, but I don't mind adding competition. Patrick Turner, I'm just curious how he fits. What exactly will Detroit be running defensively next year? The Green Bay Packers. Nick Bolden. I love Nick Bolden to the Packers. I like that. I like that pick a lot. Walker Little is a very good pick in his own right. You put him right there, right tackle. And De'Ami Brown, immediate replacement of it's a Husky. She is a Husky. He's an immediate replacement over MVS. Then we got the Houston Texans. Josh Myers, you got your Nick Martin replacement. I'm sorry, Jason. That's about all you could do. Sorry. Sorry you got stuck with the Texans. Colts, Kwity Paye, and then Elijah Moore, man. Solid get. Elijah Moore, I thought was a banger of a pick. So, yeah, that helps Cousins immediately. Cousins? Wentz. My bad. I like the Kwity Paye pick, though. I think that's really good value. Jacksonville Jaguars. They go Zach Wilson. I like changing it up, Kent. I like changing it up. You don't trust Simpson. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Carlos. Travis Etienne, though. I love Etienne, but, I mean, you got James Robinson. He's fine. Elijah Vera Tucker, I thought was a good get there. Could immediately be an upgrade over AJ Cann. Or maybe you do see him as a tackle. Javon Holland, he could play deep. He could play in the slot. He did both at a high level. And then Brady Christensen. So maybe Vera Tucker you do see as a guard, but Christensen, I like him a lot, man. He's very technically sound. And then Kansas City? There we go. Dylan Radun. Man, these are a couple of prospects I like a bit. I just don't know how Rashad Weaver fits into like Spags defense. He's just not what they typically get at edge. But to be fair, Mike Dana is kind of like that too. Jabril Cox, I love him as a prospect, but the thing is, I feel like he's a very similar pick to Willie Gay. I mean, obviously Willie Gay is like is a phenomenal athlete. Not to say Cox isn't, but I feel like you're getting that same type of player that can't really stay on, like, he won't provide much in terms of run support. So, if anything, I'd be looking for someone as an upgrade from Hitchens. But, I mean, they're stuck on a bad contract there. I mean, I could get behind this. But Dylan Radunz, it just makes total sense, so. We got the Chargers. They go Slater. Everyone's penciling him in there, so makes sense. And then Najee Harris. Najee Harris. You get an upgrade from Joshua Kelly, I guess. Which I had like a 7th round grade on him, and he goes into like, what, the 3rd? Then we got Levi Onwuzurike. I guess maybe he's like kind of your Aaron Donald. Which I like Aaron Donald in terms of that's the role he's going to play in that defense. Not saying he is Aaron Donald. Don't get me wrong. Maybe even kick him to 5 tech. So Tutu Atwell, you get. I mean, he is a bit different. He is a bit different in terms of what you have at receiver. So, I mean, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with grabbing more playmakers. This is the Rams. This was the computer-generated pick. Ronnie Perkins on the edge. They got a very old Rondarius Williams. Though he's a solid corner. He could probably come in and, like, immediately play. He's very sound. Alaric Jackson, if anything, he works for this defense or this offense. Like, they like their play action. So, no lie, he's a good scheme fit, just way early. Let's see, the Raiders. They really focused on getting better along the defensive line with Christian Barmore on the interior, which would put Basham on the outside at edge. Keep in mind, Gus Bradley, he don't blitz. So you're relying on your front 4 to get pressure, so you do need to get better there. Ventral Miller, I've kind of gone like in phases of liking him and then not liking him. He's an interesting prospect. I think I might like him better early day 3 just because he really is like a Troy Dye, just no length. He's more of an opportunist rather than he can't take on blocks. And like in coverage, he's kind of so-so. Where are we at? The Miami Dolphins. I like this because he focused. Juan, we were talking about this earlier, man. Focusing that offense. Williams, Moore, Darisaw, Chase. He got a ton of playmakers. He got help along the line. Isaiah Wilson doesn't solve problems. We haven't seen him play a lot of snaps. And then Dylan Moses, I get it. You get a guy with a ton of upside. Just the production hasn't been great. Good draft though. Minnesota Vikings, they go Patrick Surtain. So I don't hate. For me, the cornerback position very volatile, but it's like one of the it's probably the most valuable position to have depth at on defense. So I don't mind bringing in guys that are just good at the corner position. Andre Cisco, I get it, dude. Dude's a playmaker. Dude is just a playmaker. High risk, high reward, though. I like Jackson Cartman. Could be a guard. Some people see him as a guard. I think he could play on the outside. He was solid there for Clemson. He was actually very good against Ohio State, while the rest of the line just sucked in that playoff game. There we go. The New England Patriots. They really focused vertical threats with Waddle and Darden, but Waddle, he could attack underneath as well. And then Nixon, a guy that I think still needs a little bit more refinement. So solid. I think it is a solid draft. It'll be interesting to see what they do in free agency, though. The New Orleans Saints. They got Kadarius Toney because, of course, they did. The bot picked the first pick here, and then I think Austin took over after that. But it is a total Sean Payton type pick. Jamie Davis, I think, is solid at the end of the second round. Just linebacker with speed and length. I think you got someone that's probably got a better ceiling compared to Zach Bond. Osa Odigizua definitely helps along the interior there. They are losing guys. Keep in mind, no Rankins. They're trying to shop Malcolm Brown. Shakur Brown, they lost a lot at the corner position. So grabbing a guy like this who's been like, he was targeted about 70 or 80 times throughout his career. He's come up with like 7 picks. Dude's a turnover machine. It's a just turnover machine. The New York Giants, they decide to heck with Danny Dimes. We're going with Justin Fields. And then they pack that on with Owe. I love Owe in the second round, dude. And then Landon Dickerson. Interesting. I think this allows actually Nick Gates to move to guard. Either the guard spots, which he actually graded out better in 2019 at. So I like that pick a lot. But again, Dickerson, he's going to miss significant time to begin his career. So don't have to necessarily do that off the bat. Good pick, though. I like that. And then Trevor Lawrence somehow fell to 2. Somehow fell to 2. I don't know how I feel about these 2 picks, JOK and then Hamsah Nasir-Ildeen. I feel like Nasir-Ildeen ends up being a linebacker, which then what are you doing with JOK? I feel like JOK is kind of a Marcus May-esque player. At least that's how you want to use him. So maybe you're thinking he's going to hold out. You maybe can't get a long-term deal done. So maybe you're trying to trade May. So I don't know. There's a lot I don't know with the reasons behind this pick. Asante Samuel Jr., they need help. I love Asante Samuel. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown, I like it, dude. He can play outside. He can play in the slot. Just gives Trevor Lawrence a good weapon. Let's see. What else we got going on? Philadelphia Eagles, Kyle Pitts. They just grab a weapon for their boy Jalen Hurts. He can play on the outside. He can play inline. He can play in the slot. A lot of different cool things you can do with him. Not high on Paulson Adebo, but hey, if you're running that base cover 3, then yeah, he kind of works for that. Chaz Surratt gives them a bit of pressure up the middle. Phenomenal athlete, still learning the linebacker position. And then Paris Ford, he could play slot. I think he actually probably translates best in the slot. But you could also play him in the box. I mean, they lost Coleman, so. Hey, what up, Gunner? How you doing, brother? All right. On to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dude, really I like this addressing the offensive line. Like, because they're losing significant parts along it, so I like addressing it, like, right off the bat. Shaun Wade, interesting pick, assuming, like, I think what you were saying was the cornerback room they got there is very expensive, so a guy like Wade, who might have the potential to play outside, but probably, maybe not. My week was good, Jacob. Thank you for asking, man. But honestly, he's probably best in the slot, like just staying in the slot. That might be his career there, which is fine. You don't have to bring back a guy like Cameron Sutton or a guy like Mike Hilton. So yeah, this is good. This is a good range. Shaun Wade's probably the 3rd or 4th round range. And then we get the Seattle Seahawks, Quincy Roche. Not much else you could do. Well, I guess Dale, you hopped on after the computer picked, huh? The 49ers, I like this back-to-back. Benjamin St-Juste and Trill Williams. I think they're both guys that actually really can fit this scheme here really well. Merrick, good value in the 2nd round. And then Mac Jones, I think he could do well in a Kyle Shanahan scheme. Then we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wyatt Davis and Marvin Wilson, I think, could be immediate starters. And I like the idea of getting Kelvin Joseph. Not necessarily be a starter right off the bat, but he could definitely, when you have to re-sign these guys like Carlton Davis or Jamil Dean, you might have a contingency plan, a backup plan, a plan B if you cannot. Let's see what else we got going on. What did the Chiefs do? Just scroll back. Check it out. And then we got the Tennessee Titans. What I basically did here, I addressed positions that they're losing in free agency, but still tried to stay true to my board. For the most part, I did a lot of talking to the chat, so I kind of had to make picks on the fly. I love Aziz. I'm really high on him. Helps with the pass rush. Tay Gowan might be a little early for me, but he was looking good on Twitter, dude. He was looking so good on Twitter. Brevin Jordan, they lost Jonnu, man. They losing Smith, so we got him a tight end. And I like Tyler Sheldon. He's, at worst, he's going to be an elite run stuffer there at the Zero Tech. So, I know, right? I know, Ingram, dude, it just sounds medieval. Benjamin St-Juste. And then the Washington football team, they went Xavier Collins. I'm a bit curious with this pick, but I get it. If you like his versatility and you expect him to be more of a traditional linebacker, it's nice for him to have that pass rush and upside. Pat Freiermuth, I do agree, would be an upgrade over Logan Thomas. You could go other places with it. I don't mind this pick, though, whatsoever. Tylan Wallace, I like a lot. This is really good value in the 3rd round. And just because I'm not high on Kellen Mond doesn't mean other people aren't. Doesn't mean he's a bad prospect. It's just other people have a lot more faith in him than I do. But if you want to go check out what teams picked where, you can scroll back in the chat. I'm going to leave this, of course, live stream up. But that's it for me. I got to go record a video and, yeah, get some other things going. I still got to hit up Goat House and Franchise Guy, see if they ever want to collab with lowly old Bro Schmo. Thanks for hanging out with me, though. Be on the look for videos tomorrow. Live stream, we will have one Monday. It'll be another Walk the Mock, so be around for that. So until then, you be easy, my friends. Later.